Hello everybody, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear zodiac sign of the Elk, and it is for the month of May. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Then I will clarify with the 1909 Tarot. And then at the very end of the reading, I will pull three main themes from the from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. All right. So let's get started for the reading for the Elks for the month of May. We start with your current general energy. And here we have deer energy. And I find this kind of interesting because, like the elk is like the most regal of the deer family. And so the deer family, like the elk tends to be quite a bit of a masculine energy. But I have a feeling, interestingly enough, that a lot of you are sitting in more of your feminine energy. You're more kind of about being than doing at this time. But again, I kind of feel like this is at this time. This is a temporary energy. And then we go to the area of what hinders, or sorry, of our crossing energy, which can be what helps us or hinders us. And here we have tarantula energy. And the tarantula energy, again, is kind of a card of being at a crossroads. And again, this kind of makes sense that you're more in the energy of being than doing at this time, because it kind of feels like there's like a choice or a decision that needs to be made at this time. And this is all about claiming your life's purpose. But I'm going to stop there for a minute and let's go ahead and clarify the deer and the tarantula energy. So with that, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a card of, it's kind of can be a card of disappointments, sort of, in a way. It's kind of a card that says like like this guy has tried to manifest something a couple times, like three times actually. So those three cups are the things that he has tried to manifest, and he is disappointed with the results. So he's sitting there with his arms and legs crossed, closing himself off, and he's just focused on those disappointments, on the things that didn't work out for him. And because he is closed off and he is focused on those things that didn't work out, he is not seeing the opportunity that is being handed to him from spirit. So again, I would say, again, you're in that feminine energy, and you're at that crossroads where you need to decide which way to go. And again, it kind of does feel like you could be looking at the things that didn't work out for you, and kind of reflecting and mulling over those things. And again, the only thing that I would caution with doing that is that again, if you're going to look at the things that didn't work out for you, do so in a constructive way, so that you are learning from the things that didn't work for you. Don't just focus on the fact that it didn't work, because if we're just focusing on the fact that it didn't work, you're going to miss the opportunity that is being handed to you at this time. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here we have the black egg. And the black egg represents our fifth chakra, our throat chakra. So this is all about communication. So again, I would say that communication is on your mind. And again, this could be part of claiming your purpose. Because, well, interestingly enough, actually, elks are natural born leaders, and they tend to be in leadership roles and teaching roles. So again, you could be at the crossroads right now, some of you, of claiming that life's purpose, of stepping into that leadership role, stepping into that teacher role or position. And again, but this is the black egg is all about communication. So definitely communication is on your mind at this time. But let's clarify that black egg. So with the black egg, we have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords can be a card of knowing your limits or taking on more than you can handle. And I kind of feel like this could be a concern for some of you. You're concerned about how stepping into this leadership role or stepping into this teacher role, um, could be more than you can handle. But again, I mean, we'll continue with the reading, but I mean, I would say that you probably can. You probably can. You just may have to, again, go about it. Not everything, what that old saying, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? So the Five of Swords can sometimes say that you don't have to do everything all at once. You can break things down into more manageable pieces. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And here we have Phoenix energy. And the Phoenix energy represents our root chakra. So again, our foundational chakra. And again, I do, so I mean, it's really amazing for the Phoenix to show up in your foundation because it is the foundation chakra. So I would say that you Elks definitely have a solid foundation underneath you. And again, this is kind of why I say I wouldn't worry too much about the fear of that you're not going to be able to handle things because again, you do have that solid Phoenix foundation underneath you at this time. But let's clarify that Phoenix. So with the Phoenix, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is, he's a dreamer. So again, it's kind of saying to you right now that, yeah, you do have this solid foundation. So, again, don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid. Again, if that leadership role and that teacher role has always been a dream for you, then don't be afraid to go for it, is what I would say there. Next, we go to the area of your recent past. And here we have Lamb energy. And again, so the Lamb energy, this can be the bearer of an important message. And it's also a knowingness. So, like, you know, and I'm also hearing that like the truth is a gift. Sit, listen, and receive. Um, so again, like I do kind of feel like some of you have been doubting your inner knowing. It's like you know what your purpose is. You know what it is that you're supposed to be doing. But again, there's fear that seems to be holding some of you. And again, this may not be for all of you. This may just be for some of you. But it feels like fear is holding some of you back, and it's getting in the way of your peace, your inner peace. But let's clarify that Lamb energy. Oops, not right. So with the Lamb, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a card that says, like, slow down. You don't have to rush in to anything, but make steps, uh, you know. And again, I would slow down so that you can hear the messages that Spirit has for you at this time. Um, Again, I'm also hearing that you've been in the recent past. It's possible that you've been making yourself busy for the sake of being busy, so that you don't have to look at things right now. So again, I would slow down, pay attention to Spirit, pay attention to the messages that you are receiving at this time. Next, we go to the area of the very near future. And here we have Lion energy. And the Lion energy is a very patient, regal energy. So this would say, like, for those of you who do slow down and you do listen to, the messages from Spirit, and you do, you know, uh, step into, this life purpose of yours, you are really going to be like I don't know, the king of the jungle or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you're just once you're there, it's going to be a complete self transformation. Like you are going to go from being, a little bit anxious and nervous and fearful that you can't handle it, to all of a sudden you are this regal, this complete master of self kind of thing. Like you will be completely in your element. I love that energy. But let's clarify the lion. So with the lion, we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is a card of clarity. You can see on the card here that she's got clouds halfway up her body, but there are no clouds around her head. So it means that she is seeing things clearly. And I think in the very near future, Elks, you will see things clearly too. You will see that you have this, you can handle this, and this is what was meant to be. Now, the Queen of Swords is also a card of boundaries, so it does say that you may have to put um, some boundaries in place, and this could be boundaries with other people, but this can also be, boundaries with yourself. Like, I'm only going to work, so many hours, or I'm only going to, um, I don't know, play my video game for so many hours because, it's distracting me from my work kind of thing. So, again, there may have to be some boundaries that are put in place in order for you to, like I said, feel this self-transformation and this complete mastery of self. Next, we go to the area of the very near future. And here we have the cobra. And the cobra is the inner teacher. So I think over the next few months, you're actually going to learn a lot about yourself, especially if you step into, like I said, the leadership or the teacher role. I really do feel like you are going to learn a lot about yourself. Um, yeah, and I think, you are going to recognize, you know, the power and the wisdom that you actually have. But let's clarify that Cobra energy. So with the Cobra, we have the Two of Wands. And again, so the Two of Wands, this is a card, well, it's kind of a card of looking for more or wanting more. And again, I do kind of feel like you are wanting more at this time. And, and again, only because, again, you know that you are not living your life's purpose. Those of you who are not in those leadership or teacher roles, you know that you are not living your purpose at this time. And like it just feels like you are ready to move forward. And again, the Two of Wands is also a card of stepping out of your comfort zone. And again, I kind of feel like you do, but at the same time, it's almost like you're stepping into your comfort zone, if this makes sense. Like, once you get there, I actually feel like you're going to be more comfortable than you realize. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have Scorpion energy. So the Scorpion energy, um, again, it can be a card that says that you're very career focused, and I do feel like you probably are very career focused at this time. But this is also a card of that can be a card of competitiveness, jealousy, or resentfulness. So again, I would just say that like there could be a little bit, if you are moving forward in something and you are going for something, there could be some people in your closest relationships who may be um, a little bit jealous of your progress. Let's say, unfortunately, sometimes when we grow, not everybody around us is always happy about it. So again, I do feel like there could be someone or some people, um, and that could be just a little bit jealous of the direction in life that you are taking. Um, but again, this is unresolved issues on their part. This is not you, so don't allow it to stop you from doing what you are doing. But let's clarify the Scorpion energy. So with the Scorpion, we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant, so the Hierophant can be a card of convention and tradition. But again, I feel like you are breaking. convention and breaking tradition. And again, this could be what has people maybe a little bit uncomfortable with what you are doing. But again, I still would not let this stop you from moving forward with that, because the Hierophant is also a card of blessings. And I think this is actually going to be a huge blessing for you. And whether those other people realize it or not, it could actually be a huge blessing for them as well. Next, we go to the area of your hopes and fears. And here we have starfish energy. And the starfish energy is beautiful and alluring, but it can also be superficial and shallow. Um, so it kind of feels like, well, again, the one thing I would say is don't allow yourself to be swayed by those, and I just said it, don't allow yourself to be swayed by, um, outside influence, at this time. And again, I would look past the surface of things at this time. You know what I mean? Go deeper into things and see what's really going on. And again, I really, really don't put any dreams aside, because again, it does feel like probably some have put dreams aside in the past to please others. And again, it's kind of saying like, this is your time. So, kind of dive deep into you, into what it is that you really want in your life and what is really going to make you happy. But let's clarify the starfish energy. So with the starfish energy, you have the Page of Pentacles. And so the Page of Pentacles, first of all, can be a card of good financial news. So again, if you are not swayed and you continue on your path and you, you actually work towards the dream that you perhaps put aside in the past. Again, I feel like this could bring, good financial things for you, and it's like, perhaps it's an idea that you've always wanted to share with people and teach people, but everybody always told you, well, nobody wants that. But again, I feel with this Page of Pentacles, the good news is that people do want it. You know what I mean? People do want it, and again, this could be very prosperous for you. Next, we go to the last card in the spread, the outcome card. And here we have the earthworm energy. And the earthworm energy is very similar to, say, like the Fool. So it's the start of something new. It is a leap of faith. It is being a beginner. And it kind of says like it's okay to be new. It's okay to be a novice. And again, you will learn so much as you go. So I mean, this earthworm energy it's a very good energy, but sometimes we can get, again, reluctant to share what it is that we want to share. But you had that black egg, that throat chakra card in the area of your mind. So I would say that it is, don't be hesitant, don't be reluctant to share your inner vision. Get out there and speak your truths. But let's clarify that earthworm energy. And with the earthworm, we have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is a card of forgiveness. So again, if this is a dream that you did put aside for the sake of other people, I would definitely forgive yourself for that. And, don't beat yourself up about it and don't carry that with you forward. It's kind of saying like that, it's time to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. All right, now we will pull the three main themes for the month of May for the Elks. All right, we have Eagle Spirit, Freedom, Crystal Cave, Trust, and Pine Spirit, Purification. So yeah, I again, I would purify your thoughts and trust yourself, Elks. You know what I mean? Like, purify your thoughts. And when I say purify your thoughts, I mean get rid of any thoughts of, that people told you that you couldn't or shouldn't, do it, kind of thing. And again, trust your own abilities at this time, Elks. And again, if you do trust yourself, and purify your mind of all of those, negative things that people have said to you, this is going to open up a world of freedom to you, probably like you have never known before. So I love it. What a great reading, Elks. So much promise for you guys. It looks great. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I do appreciate it, as I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.